Good evening and thanks for joining us. It's the final weekend before Election Day and WYZZ is your local election headquarters. And we're taking a look at early voting here in central Illinois. As of Friday morning, more than 42,000 mail-in ballots have been received and more than 51,000 have voted early, according to Illinois State Board of Elections. And this includes Peoria, Tazewell, Woodford, and McLean counties, as well as the city of Bloomington. Now here's a breakdown of the results so far. For mail-in ballots received, Peoria County is about 17,800, Tazewell 9,800, Woodford County almost 1,900 votes, and McLean County and Bloomington together with 12,700. As for early voting, Peoria County comes in at 16,000 votes, Tazewell County 12,000, Woodford County 3,300, and McLean County and the city of Bloomington combined about 20,000. Statewide, nearly 760,000 mail-in ballots have been received and 1.3 million Illinoisans have voted early. Early voting places are still open. Visit the Illinois State Board of Elections website to find out where you can cast your ballot. And of course, Election Day is Tuesday. To the campaign trail now, with the presidential candidates are making their final pitch to voters in the crucial swing states. In fact, both of their planes shared the tarmac in North Carolina for a while today. Vice President Kamala Harris is rallying in Charlotte, North Carolina, alongside rocker Jon Bon Jovi tonight. She'll also make a last-minute appearance on Saturday Night Live afterwards. Earlier today, Harris rallied at the Atlanta Civic Center in Georgia, and she talks about her economic plan to cut taxes for the middle class and lower the cost of living. Harris struck a contrast between her work as a prosecutor and Trump's obsession with revenge and grievance.
So just imagine, if he is elected on day one, Donald Trump would walk in that Oval Office with his enemies list, stewing over an enemies list. When I am elected, I will walk in on your behalf with my to-do list. My to-do list. And at the top of my list is bringing down the cost of living for you.
And Donald Trump is rallying in Greensboro, North Carolina tonight. It's his second rally in the Tar Heel state today after sandwiching a rally in Salem, Virginia. The former president told the Virginia crowd he's there for one reason, because he believes he can win. He lost Virginia to President Biden in 2020 by 10 percentage points. Earlier today, he rallied in Gastonia, North Carolina. He told supporters the economy and border security would be among his top priorities in the White House. Early voting in North Carolina ended today.